Welcome to the ultimate guide to crane inspections and OSHA compliance.
Let's go.
In the world of construction, crane safety is a top priority. In this video, we'll dive into the importance of crane inspections, explore who should conduct them, and break down OSHA regulations to ensure your team is compliant and safe. Whether you're a crane operator, safety manager, or construction company owner, understanding these inspections is crucial to avoiding costly violations and, most importantly, protecting lives. Let's get started. Why should cranes be inspected? There's an average of 42 crane-related deaths per year in the US, and there were 490 non-fatal crane-related incidents in 2020. Violations are being taken very seriously, and they can be very costly for construction companies. Inspection citations top the list for cranes-related OSHA violations. Regular inspections can identify mechanical issues or wear and tear that could lead to equipment failure and accidents. Cranes are often used in high-risk environments, and proper inspection ensures they are safe to operate in challenging conditions such as high winds, rough terrain, or heavy loads. Cranes must comply with national safety standards, and inspections ensure they meet these stringent regulations, helping avoid legal liabilities. Proactive maintenance through regular inspections can extend the lifespan of the crane, ultimately saving money on repairs and replacement costs. Who should inspect the crane? The person should be able to identify hazards and take corrective action related to crane operation. Pre-shift inspections need to be conducted by a competent person, usually an employee who has received the appropriate safety training and understands the components of a crane. Annual inspections must be conducted by a qualified person, usually someone possessing degrees, certifications, or recognized training and experience. A competent person is not just skilled in crane operation, but also trained to identify potential safety hazards and make quick decisions to mitigate risk before work begins. Crane inspectors should be familiar with the specific make and model of the crane they are inspecting, as different types of cranes have unique systems and maintenance requirements. Qualified persons must be capable of conducting more in-depth inspections, including structural integrity checks and non-destructive testing when necessary. Inspectors must have a strong understanding of the crane's safety features, such as load limits, stability, and emergency systems, ensuring that these components function correctly. Inspectors should have the authority to stop crane operations if they identify unsafe conditions that could compromise safety on the job site. Ongoing training is essential as safety standards, crane technology, and regulations evolve over time. Inspectors must stay current with these changes to maintain their qualifications and effectiveness. OSHA Standards Overview. The standard that covers health and safety regulations for construction cranes is 29 CFR 1926, Subpart CC. The specific standards related to inspections are 1926.1412, 1926.1413, 1926.1435F. They apply to power-operated equipment in construction that can hoist, lower, and move a suspended load. In other words, tower cranes, mobile cranes, overhead cranes, crawler cranes, and more. Daily inspections. We need to do our control and drive mechanisms. Look carefully for any signs of maladjustments, excessive wear, or contamination. These could affect the overall performance, so it's important to catch them early. Next, check the pressurized lines. Make sure there are no signs of deterioration or leakage. A simple visual inspection can save you from potential issues down the road. Moving on to the hydraulic system, verify the fluid level is within the proper range and take a look at the hooks and latches. Check them for any deformation, cracks, or visible damage. Also inspect the wire rope and reeving. Ensure the rope is in good condition, with no fraying or wear, and that the reeving system is operating smoothly. Next up, the electrical apparatus. Look for any signs of malfunction, deterioration, or dirt accumulation. Then move on to the tires. Ensure they are properly inflated and in good condition. Now, take a look at the ground conditions. Make sure the area beneath the equipment provides proper support. Next, Inspect the cab windows. Look for any significant cracks or breaks that might obstruct the operator's view. Lastly, don't forget to check all safety devices and operational aids. These should be functioning properly and ready for use. They are there to protect both the operator and the equipment, so make sure they're in top condition. Monthly inspections. Every month, the pre-shift inspection needs to be documented and signed. There are a couple extra inspections for tower cranes added to the monthly inspection. When it comes to monthly inspections for tower cranes, there are a couple of additional checks you need to keep in mind to ensure everything is in top condition. First, let's focus on the tower mast, bolts, and other structural bolts. Starting from the base and moving up to those above the uppermost brace support, check for any signs of loosening or dislodgement. Next, inspect the uppermost tie-in as well as the braces, floor supports, and floor wedges. These components, where the tower crane is supported by the structure, should be checked for any loose or dislodged parts. Annual inspections. At least every 12 months, a comprehensive inspection must be conducted and documented. The status of all components from each shift inspection must be confirmed in addition to other major components and systems. The additional components and systems that need to be inspected on an annual basis include boom and jib, sheaves and drums, chains, outrigger or stabilizer pads floats, electrical components and wiring, operator seat, wire rope normally hidden during shift and monthly inspections subject to reverse bends, passing over sheaves, pins, bearings, shafts, gears, rollers and locking devices, brake and clutch system, safety devices, power plants, hoses, fittings and tubing, pumps and motors, hydraulic and pneumatic valves and cylinders, warning labels, steps, ladders, handrails, and guards. For tower cranes specifically, all turntable and tower bolts must be inspected for proper condition and torque. Inspectors should check the crane's documentation, including certification records and maintenance logs, to ensure all inspections and repairs are up to date and compliant with OSHA and manufacturer standards. Is documentation required for crane inspections? No documentation is required for pre-shift inspections, but it is a best practice to use a daily crane inspection checklist to ensure that nothing is missed. Documentation is required for monthly inspections and must include the items checked and their results, as well as the name and signature of the inspector. The document must be retained for at least 3 months. For annual inspections, a document with the results and signature of the inspector must be completed and retained for at least 12 months. In addition to the inspection results, the documentation for both monthly and annual inspections should include any corrective actions taken or any issues identified that need further attention or repair. All inspection records must be easily accessible for review by OSHA inspectors or safety auditors during inspections or audits of the workplace. Documentation should be organized and stored in a way that allows for easy tracking of trends, such as recurring issues, to help inform future maintenance or equipment replacement decisions. If any significant repairs or modifications are made as a result of the inspection, the documentation should reflect these changes and include details of the work performed and by whom. In the case of a crane being sold, transferred, or moved to another site, the inspection records must be provided to the new owner or operator to ensure continued safety and compliance. 4 steps to a crane inspection. 1. Review manufacturer's instructions. Any inspection procedures that are more comprehensive than OSHA standards must be followed. 2. Perform a visual check. Look for visible signs of wear, damage, or deformation in critical components. Follow a checklist to guide your inspection. 3. Test operational functions. Operational testing ensures that all safety devices are in working order and capable of preventing accidents. 4. Document the findings. Any issues or irregularities should be recorded and addressed immediately if they pose a safety hazard. Now that we've covered the essentials of crane inspections and OSHA compliance, it's clear that these practices aren't just about avoiding fines. They're about ensuring the safety of everyone on the job site. Regular inspections help prevent accidents, protect workers, and extend the life of your equipment. Whether it's daily, monthly, or annual checks, remember that safety starts with vigilance. By adhering to OSHA standards and keeping up with proper maintenance, you'll be well on your way to reducing risks and maintaining a safe, compliant work environment. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more expert insights on construction safety. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.